thing kind of loud, ain't it? Hold on, let me see. Move this a little bit forward. Damn. Yeah, about right there. About right there. And I'm about to get into this. About to just get into it. Cause golly, man. Yeah, mushrooms is next level, bro. That's all I can say. Let me see, where am I at? Looking for it. Just chatting screen. The just chatting. Why is this on? Turn that off. Make sure this thing is working. Oh, boom. We have power. We have power. What's up with it, y'all? Yeah, I'm it's been some interesting days. I must say it's been some interesting days, and you know, throughout these days it's kind of crazy because I'm kind of built different. I like to dive in at the craziest times in my life, especially like when I'm going through some stuff. If I'm going through some stuff, I kind of like to dive in. But I think last night the mushrooms kind of prepared me. It's like they prepared me. Like I know I played a big part in it because I didn't eat or do nothing. No, matter of fact, I did eat because I ate Thanksgiving dinner, and I think I kicked back. I took a nap or something on Thanksgiving. And when I woke up, I didn't feel like I had any food in my stomach. So I, decided to I said, dang, I want to dive in. I said, I'm going to go on and just dive in and see what happens. See how it goes. And I took 3 grams. And I did it with my usual, Patron. My usual Patron type thing, because I think I was drinking a little before, and that like pushed me to go, okay, you might as well go on and dive in tonight. And man, it's shrooms is fascinating. It's crazy because I think I was so tipsy I don't even really remember the come up. Like I remember, it's like vaguely, like I remember, but I know I was asking Allie for a song, like send me a song, so I can, vibe off of somebody else's music, because I'm always listening to the music I listen to. And like in the beginning of my trip, I wasn't even listening to no music. I didn't put no music on or none of that. But like after a while I threw some music on, and like the music was like taking me to these different places that I was seeing, and like I'm seeing these different places. So I'm like, but it's like almost like what I would usually see when I'm listening to the songs that I listen to, because like I guess I don't see, sometimes when you put on music, like you save your experiences within the melody of the beat or what the lyrics is saying to the song. So it was like I was kind of seeing the same thing that I usually get. But when I got that Jay-Z song, that Live Forever, Forever Young, oh my God, bro. I was literally in what I would call heaven. It was heaven. Like I never felt so good, so perfect. So I don't know what to call it. I felt everything that was on the level of being what we would call good. And it was weird. Like, this was the cold thing about it is, like, I seen angels, and it wasn't like angels like, human angels with wings. Like, they were shaped like something else. But yeah, it would do it every time. But look, this is what's crazy though, right? That, like, how when you come into your house, right, and you fill your house with stuff, like a couch, TVs, and all this types of stuff like that. When I was in this heavenly realm, bro, the angels was built into heaven. It wasn't like they were like they were put into heaven. No, they were a part of heaven. It was like they were a part of heaven, like they were made into heaven. And it was like the most beautifulest thing, because like as I'm looking at these angels and I'm seeing these other like angels like blow these trumpets. They was blowing these trumpets like pom 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 pom. They was loud, bro. Had my hose, had everything ringing. They was loud, and I'm like, dang. I'm looking at them blow the trumpets, and then I could see like the whole like Tibetan Book of the Dead, like the Bible, like I could see all the old books, the old spiritual books made into heaven. It was like they were made into it. They were a part of this place or whatever this place was. They were a part of it. And I didn't see them in like no cuneiform tablet form. It was like, when you looking at it, the shit is like it's life, but it's on a grander scale. It wasn't like, you know, like us humans, like I'm saying, it wasn't like us humans walking around, bro. It was trippy as shit. It remind me of the corn place that I've been in. That's the part that's trippy. It remind me of that, because at the bottom it had like, you know how like when you see the corn on the cob, it had a circle lines and it's like a line, each line. It had like one of those lines. But that's how the top of these entity like creatures look. The top of their heads is like corn on the cob, and they was lined up like this. But it's weird because once you go down past like the corn top, that's where you see like the other parts of them. And it's like kind of forming and switching. And it's like fucking crazy, bro. But the feeling was like, it was next level. The feeling was like, yeah, the feeling was next level. It was next level to where I had to play that song like 15 times just to keep going back to that place. Just to keep going back and back and back to that place. And then, and this is crazy because I think this happened before that. Because man, I got it kind of mixed up. I should have came in this morning and explained it, you know, when I had it like still kind of clear. I got to start back doing that, because once I sit on it for a while, it kind of, you know, it get vague. Like I can barely remember it. It just looked like a dream. But when I was there, it wasn't a dream. And it's crazy because it was not a dream, bro. It was nothing like a dream. It was like the most fascinating, realest thing ever. So, but before that, like I got to thinking about like family members that passed. And then I got to thinking about, you know, certain videos I watched of people that lost somebody. And then it took me into seeing, like, trying to understand like how people get stuck in these the depressed states of mind. You feel me? How depression can consume a person. So man, I went into that state, man. I'm telling you, that shit was fucking true. Luckily, like I feel like I knew where I was going. So it was like I did let it consume me, but I didn't let it take control, like total control. It was like I wanted to see how these people felt. Like, you know, the people that killed theyself, and you feel me, and did like the most damaging stuff to theyself. And when I went into that mode, bro, all like I could see myself creating all these different depressed thoughts. You feel me? It was like once I said, okay, bam, I'm depressed, I don't fuck this life and all this, I started seeing all the reasons why I felt that way. And not just the reason I seen the reason everybody felt this bad way when they went into this mode. But it was trippy because I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't see nothing other than that. Like everything I was seeing was going, oh, that's why, you know, you feel this way. Like everything I was looking at, it didn't matter. I could not get out of that state. It was a part of me that wasn't in that state, that was just kind of watching, but this me was stuck in that state, bro, and couldn't come out that state for like an hour. But I could actually see how even people was building upon their own depression. And it was like it was dope. Like it was kind of I ain't gonna even say it was scary because I wasn't scared at all. I wasn't scared. It was like I was at the point of like almost like ego death to where it was like let everything kind of go and just fuck it. But that state of being depressed, that state of having anger towards people, anger towards the world. Like I was able to see how people build and stack on that anger to where it doesn't matter if something happened good, they know how to turn it into a bad situation. I don't care if it's like the prettiest thing popped in their lap. They know how to make it ugly. Like to you, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh shit, this beautiful. No, they'll be like, man, this shit ain't shit. Like almost something like Boondocks. When you feel me, when what's his name? The one dude, the one crazy dude, Granddad fight, when they got into a fight and they was fighting, and the one dude, like they showed him in the beginning when he lost his eyesight, and the doctor was like, yeah, you look, your eyesight, you ain't gonna get it back. He was like, I don't care, I ain't gotta look at your ugly ass no more. It was like that, like, and then when he went to the fucking water, and and it was a rainbow over the ocean, the sun was out, it was a rainbow, and a dolphin did like this, jumped out the water and jumped back in, and he was like, this some bullshit. I was in that state, bro, to where I could, everything, it didn't matter what it was, I just made it wrong. I made everything wrong about it. And it's like weird because we get in these states. We just, the ones that we like, we try to hold on to because they make us feel good. But that state of depression right there, nah, you getting no good feeling out of it at all. At all. I was getting no good feelings out of it. It didn't matter what if I took a step, took 2 steps forward, they was ugly steps. It's like, look the way I'm on. I hate this shit. I hate this body. You feel me? It was like crazy, bro. It was a learning experience. And I think that's like that, and that song is what pushed me to get to that heavenly place and seeing the good side of everything, which it wasn't even the good side, bro. It was everything in general, life in general happening, like the way we talk about these different realities, the way we talk about heaven, and bro, that shit was, man, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain. This shit was so beautiful. It was beautiful. But another thing that got me too, that got my attention, is when I went in my living room, because this year, because I was being a grouch, a Grinch, or whatever you want to call it. Once I started learning about Christmas and all these different things, and you go, I don't want to celebrate holidays, forget the holidays, and whoop, this is what Christmas really mean. And it's like, I understand that. So I didn't want to do it, but now I'm like letting my family like go. Okay, y'all can celebrate Christmas if that's what y'all want to do, and I'll participate with y'all. It don't matter, because I already know the feeling, the goodness that it brings, just not to us but to the whole world at the time. So when we got a Christmas tree, we got like 3 Christmas trees, like one big one and then these 2 small ones over here, and they all got lights on it. So when I walked in there, that shit was different. It was like, that shit was like I was in like what do you call a light fucking, I don't know, bro. It was like a light fucking reality or something. It was just, everything just looked crystal clear, and almost like the trees was made out of like diamonds or something. It was like the dopest thing. It was the dopest thing. But what got me was, like, my girl was asleep. So, like I was rolling, when I get messed up, I'll be walking around the house, taking my little steps, bumping into all the walls and shit. And I walked in the room, and when I stepped in the room, bro, it fucked me up. I seen how I created, like I understood again how I made everything. I mean, even the way, it was like almost like life was this piece of paper, and like on that paper I can draw things, but in the artwork that I'm drawing, it's happening at the same time. As I'm drawing it, it's happening. So I'm looking at her like there, bro, I swear to God, it seemed like I laid her the way she was laying. Like, I laid her the way she was laying because I had put the bed right there because of this, because I put that over there. It was like everything that was in place was me putting it where it was. It was nothing that I didn't put there or create and make it and put it there. Like, even walking by and seeing my kids in the bed, it was like I drew them and put them in there. Like, it was, and oh my God, that was probably like, that was one of the most fascinating parts. That was one of the most fascinating parts because it just had me kind of stuck, because it was like, how? I'm like asking myself how, but it's like, it's showing me, I'm seeing how. And I still, I get it, but it's like, no, bro, you've gone too far now. It was like I went too far right there, bro. That shit was crazy. It was like I drew that shit out, and I put like every aspect of it. I drew her the way I wanted her, and everything that was in my room, I drew it the way I wanted it. Even my kids, the dog, everything, bro. The walls, everything, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. It was crazy. Like, I'm starting to, like, I think what it was fascinating is I'm starting to see that we are this God entity. I don't, like, it's weird because we all looking out of the eyes we looking from the mind, which I think that is what this thing is, and we're all looking out of it from that dark space in there. But that blackness that's in there, we can make into whatever we want to make it into. Like, everybody has the choice, everything has the choice to create and make it into how they view it or how they see it. So it's like so out here, it's like everything is separated, but in there it's all the same because it's all looking from in there. So it was like that's almost like how like the heaven realm was. Like, I thought the angels would be separate. I thought they would be like, like you playing chess and you put the chess pieces on the board. No, they were built, like, say if you seen it and the chess pieces was built into the board. They was built into the board because they, even though they put on the board, they still a part of it. But no, like, that shit was built into it. It was like even all these different religious texts that I was seeing, they were built into it, into the fabrication of what heaven was. It was a part of it. So whenever you talked about it, or whenever you talked about angels, you're talking about heaven also. You're not just talking about, you feel me, oh, the angel whoop-de-whoop, that's heaven. That's heaven. That's a part of heaven. Like, the gods, that's a part of heaven. And it was like, oh, shit, this shit is hella fascinating. But it was, bro, they just came out with a machine that can read the mind. Like, when the mind is going through different things, or that they can take the fucking shit, whatever them lines is, and they can put it into words now. And like, it'll read it kind of slow, but still though, I'm like going, watch, they gonna get to that point to where we can take everything that we thinking or what we see, and bam, they can put it in the video. That shit is coming soon. Watch what I tell you, bro. They gonna be able to put some shit like these headphones on your head, and boom, they gonna be able to see everything in your mind. I said that'll be like the dopest shit, because if you could actually take these experiences and see them, like have people see them, I think you'll get everybody will get that full understanding of it. Everybody will get that full understanding of reality and what reality is, and how, we can make it better for ourselves or something. I think we'll all get a better understanding of it, because I don't know, bro. That shit was the most beautifulest thing. I woke up this morning, I was feeling so good. I was feeling like next level good. I was tired though, but I was feeling good, like platinum good, like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. I said, this next time I'm diving in Saturday night, I'm diving in again. Except this time I'm not going to drink. I'm going to just take 5 grams. I'm not even going to drink nothing, because every time I was drinking, it was making that shit even stronger. And I knew it. So I would every 15, 20 minutes, I go in there and I take like half a shot of Patron. And then I see all these little fractals like fucking going around me, and it was like, oh wow, bro. It was like, oh wow. But I just kind of wanted to come in and just share that experience before I like open up the Discord. So before I forget. So even, you know, later on when I remember some of the other stuff, I can come and do another video on it, because that shit was like fascinating, bro. I be having some fascinating experiences now. And it's like weird, because I push it, like when I'm in there now, I can push it to the limits. I can push it to the limit of the different states of mind that we put ourselves in. I think that's like one of the beautifulest things, because we're going to have pain. You know, we're going to have love. But if you can push your mind to your deepest pain, that deepest aspect of what that thing is and why it's doing that, you can understand yourself better. You feel me? You'll see the different hurts that you create for yourself. You know, not just for yourself, but others. Like, you'll see it so much clearer. You'll like, clearlier ain't even the word, but I'm saying you'll see it so much clearer. You feel me? Because you'll create a pain for yourself, and then you'll add to it to where, like, like I said, every situation, it didn't matter what happened. If I had to put my hands up, if I had to pick up and drink some water, see, this is why I don't like this shit, because I got to keep giving this thing water. It was like, and it was just building on top of it to where I became that depressed being. And it was like, damn, bro, this is how we do it. Like, dang, so okay. I was like, all right, it was dope. You mostly like to take, dang, man, a lot of times it don't even matter what strain, but this was this Mexican strain. It was like 3 Mexican blends, or 5 or something like that was put together into a pill. So that shit was fucking, that shit be the flim flam flasizzle. I'm telling, every time it's been, and they keep getting better and better. They keep getting better and better. That's why I keep going back, because it's like, you know how you get, like, you get to that point to where you think you know, and in reality you don't know, and you never will really know. You feel me? All you building on is the aspect of reality that you was already given. You building on the beliefs that you made within the programming of this thing. You just building on that. So each time you reach the height of getting past what you think is so, it just gets better. It just gets better and better and better and better, because you think this is the best. And really, the best don't even exist, because everything is the best and everything is the worst. So it's like, oh, wee, bro, goddamn, that shit give me chills. That shit give me chills. So you just keep kind of pushing yourself past that better, or what you thought was better, or what you thought was the best, or what you thought was good. You just kind of keep putting, even like the bad parts, like you push yourself through that too. But we always like to deal with the good, you feel me? Because we like that feeling from you know, love and different things like that. But when we know love is some of the worst pain ever. Love is like the worst pain ever, bro. Because the ones that you love, or the things that you love, that you say is yours and you think is yours, it's gonna hurt when you lose it. Because one day you're gonna have to give it up. I don't give a fuck what it is. Significant other, mother, brother, sometimes child. You're gonna have to give some of these things up one day. And that love that you have for it is what's going to cause the pain afterwards from losing it. Like, you know how it is when you lose your cell phone, you lose your damn mind. I got everything on there. I got all the numbers. You can't remember numbers no more. I got everybody's number on there, my address book, my credit cards. I got all this stuff on. You lose that shit, you be losing your mind running around trying to look. And you didn't just dropped it in the house. That should have had you running all over the place trying to find it, bro. But I'm just saying, it was, I can say though, it was one of the most beautifulest experiences. It was another one of them beauties. And I think the only reason I didn't go live, because I think why didn't I go live? I don't know. It was so late. I don't know. I said, I can't do that no more. Like, when I'm like, I have to I have to go live when the experience is starting to kind of wear off, because when I do it, then I can see the experience clearly. You feel me? I can see it dummy clear. But waiting, and I think I waited because I felt so fucking good. I just kind of wanted to bask in it. I just kind of wanted to just chill in that goodness and just let it just and flow with it. Whatever it was, I just wanted to flow with it, bro. I was just cheesing all day, Chuck E. Cheesed up for no reason. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna pop open the Discord though, cause yeah, so we can chop it up on Discord. Run this live for a while.
Live?
No, we ain't live. Yeah, we live. Yeah, we lit. We lit. I just had to basically explain some of that. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to explain some of that mushroom experience, cause that shit was fucking beautiful, bro. Life is some dope shit. Life is like some dope shit. The dopamine. That's some dope shit. It's some dope. I mean, I said I gotta go back, bro. I gotta go back because I have to go back on Saturday night. I said the more, because the trippy thing, like that, like what I was saying on the live, is like how you know you make up this beauty. You make up this thing of beauty, and then you surpass that with something else that is, you know, to you now it's more beautifuler than that. And then you surpass that, and it's like you create these places, and then you explore them, and then something else happens, and then it's like it'd be a lot better than that. That's how it's been. That's how it's been. That's how it's been, but I'm going heaven. I don't know heaven. Heaven no more. And I know, you know, it's crazy because like once, like today, like when we was talking and I started tripping off the, you know, the words and seeing the words, Ellie, I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, lyrics.
Yeah. I understand it though. Okay, put it like this, right? I understand it because these different states, all it takes is somebody to give you some words to put you in these different states. A person can say something to you that'll have you pissed the fuck off to the highest point of festivity.
Or falling in love and all that business.
Yes, or a person can say something and make you fall in love on some pimp shit. On some pimp shit. On some real pimp shit. You feel me?
Yeah. It was this guy online getting viral saying, yeah, I took all these women's baby making years from them.
What?
I wasn't even there. I was just using their mind and stuff.
Yeah.
I was, because of how I grew up.
Yeah, see.
I did this for him, I did that.
Hey, that's the crazy part, right? Just High is the fact of you can see that happening right now with like preachers and different stuff like that. Like what we do is we build this place in our mind. Like we can build a beautiful ass place, or we can take a house that was already built, and then we go and we open the door to somebody else and go, hey, you know, look, check this place out. And then they come into it and go, oh shit, yeah, this is the flim flam flashizzle. And they start to add to that place. But that place don't exist outside of us. It exists within us. Dummy within us.
Yep. That's where they say all the magic is working.
Yeah, dummy within us. Because you can come and you can be like, yeah, because, you know, Jesus of Nazareth, he came to our town and he fed 1,000 people with one fish. Then you know I gotta top that shit later on. I gotta be like 1,000 people with one fish. Man, no, man, I'm telling you, he came to my city. He healed a blind man.
Oh, look, he just raised the dead.
But I ain't saying that's what happened. But I'm just saying that's how we build upon the stories of life.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the stories, they didn't write it down on paper till like a couple hundred years after the Lord death in the story.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there was a lot of things they missed out. So we're just gonna put this in there.
Yeah,
plus the oral traditions, you know, they didn't.
And it's crazy because like that's we it's like we playing them stories out all over again. You ain't never watched the news and you see somebody get killed, and what the family always come on and say the same thing. You know, he was a good dude. You know, he was the type of person that'll give you the shirt off his back.
We never seen this coming.
We never seen this coming. And then you see the other side. He was in a gang. You look at his gang tattoos and you like, what the fuck? Like, but no, the ones that love the person is what's up, Green Flowers, is gonna create these beautiful stories of this person.
Narrative.
Yeah, the narrative. They go
add to the narrative.
Oh, but it's a beautiful thing though.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna tell you about the bad shit though. Like at all. And I'm not saying that all the people that that we see do this be like really bad people. I'm just saying that the ones that do.
But sometimes like you're really naive or you're lying to yourself too. Because I remember I had an ex and his mother had a house, right? But she worked and she lived in. And she thought we were just hanging out. She thought all the nephews and cousins that had their girlfriends and brought them to the house, she thought we were all just eating popcorn. Like she was, I don't know. I think she was like, like she was like 50, 60, you know, but like we were 20s, 30s, like, no.
Yeah, it's crazy because I think like in a sense we all like kind of generate that own created reality, our own version of reality.
Yeah.
But I was thinking when you said your ex, I said, see, you should have got a Y or a Z.
I did.
What the scriptures is.
I switched it out for one of those acrylic letters.
Yeah. Yeah, Green Flower said the thing with scripture is the scripture doesn't require religion.
It's the script.
Yes, it does.
The script is what makes the religion.
Yeah.
Right?
What's up, Mama? He said, yes, it does.
It's gotta come off of it.
Hey, but I'm not
the people
gonna.
who wrote it was trying to make a religion. They wasn't just writing down their random notes. Well, the ones in the Christian Bible.
I think a lot of, but they got when they wrote that because they got it from somewhere else though. Like when they wrote it, and nobody wants to really say that or really believe it, but it's like we know. You can see the other stuff that was written that's so close to it. It's like they got it from that. But I was saying that Green Flowers, that's what I seen in my trip, man. I'm telling you, I seen the angels. I seen all those fucking books and shit. They didn't even look like books. They was just happening within that space that was called heaven. And it was like I said, that shit was trippy because the angels, they were a fabric within heaven. They weren't like, put in heaven. They were a part of it. Like, so whenever it was made, they were made with it. It was all made together as one thing.
Yeah. Yep.
It did.
But honestly, like, when I read certain of those scripts, that's what it tells you. Like that firmament thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It tells you, like in the Quran, it tells you about the race of, and they call it that, the race of angels. and the race of the genies and the race of this,
That's
you
why
know.
that that's why I think that shit is just us. I feel like it's just us, and it's all like all of it is us and part of us, because
Yeah,
almost like because I look at it like the same, like the way I was seeing that is the way I see this now. What the fuck? Because it makes as above, so below. I'm just saying.
you look in the mirror and the mirror's looking back
Oh
at you.
yeah, as above, so below. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I can dig it. I can
You
dig
know,
it.
like aftermath, you look into the forest and like the clouds too. You look
Yeah.
at the clouds and it's you can see infinities in the clouds.
Yeah. If you we oh, he said, have any of you had a full ego death on DM? If you did, what what's it? I can't even see the last of your words. That's messed up. What remained then or something? uh, yeah. Have you ever had ego death? Just I.
I think what people consider like ego death, well, it depends on how the person is talking about it. But in the sense of losing the sense of this reality and what it means to be in a reality, I can say that.
Yeah.
Like saying, oh, a reality where I'm thinking this is my whole life. I'm living out this whole being. I got a family, or I'm driving race cars and this. Oh, wait, this is not actually the whole story. This is just a part of this bigger thing that's going on. And then
Yeah.
I'll
This.
be in another reality where it pushes out those realities.
Yeah. Yeah, I yeah, I always consider ego death being that like death, period, like loss of everything. Like, like you go into this pitch blackness and nothing exists. Thoughts don't even exist yet. Nothing exists. It's just blackness. And it's weird because like the time I did that, like I did that a few times where I went into that blackness. But then it was like I just seen a little light at the end of the tunnel. Like I'm talking about at the end of the tunnel, but the light as I was going to it, it looked like it looked like a tunnel, or I was in one, or I don't know. That's how it looked anyway. Like when you look at the moon and shit on shrooms, and you looking through the clouds at the moon, it looked like it's a tunnel, almost because the way the light is. So it was like, yeah, I went to that light, and it was like I didn't have no recollection of anything, of anything. I didn't even know what a light was. Like all I know is I was in pitch blackness. I didn't know what I was, who I was, or I was, and I seen something that was bright, and I went towards it. But I think that's like that to me, that's like the full ego death, is that loss of everything, of everything. Not like the loss of all of it. Like
I
and
think putting the term death in there is still. I hear what you're saying, and my point of view too. The putting the term death on it with those kind of connotations would be a part of the journey where it still come some kind of separation or something like that. When
yeah.
then I experienced as well that it's all still all connected. Like even
Yeah.
at that layer, even though it has nothing to do with the me that wants to wag the hands around and stuff like that. What's going over there is still loving the person or has something to do with the thing that's wagging his hands. Do like the craziest correlation, the wackiest animation.
Yeah. Yeah. And he said this is what you did, what remains then. Shit, man. It's almost like I see myself come back sometimes from that and not know, like open my eyes and not know where I'm at or what I am. And it's like I'll just be looking at everything like I'm looking at it like, what the fuck is this place? But my mind is not looking at it in words no more because words don't exist. So it's like I'm just looking at it like, but it's like, what is this? But my mind can't say that because my mind can't even think in words at all. So it's like I just kind of look at everything, and then like one thing will pop in, like this brush, and I'll be like brush, and it's like that'll be the little spark to start activating things like brush, oh lighter, camera, TV, and it's like, oh, okay, that's where I'm at. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, but I think that's I don't know. I never really even looked into ego death. If I did, I forgot. Shit. He said the scriptures ain't religious. It's just people put them in that category and stem multiple religious scripts, the religions in the scripture. Okay, or something like that. I can't never read that last word because that heart right there. I don't know why they did that, but no, that is the truth because the scriptures are just life events. That's it. Life events, mind events, the happening right now, the way the mind works is this is what it's telling you. You feel me? That's it. It's a part of it. That's why people see themselves within it and they become it. They go to it because they can see themselves within it. You know, like that's why we start. Yeah, we start
That's
naming.
what I.
Go ahead, Ty.
Oh no, that's exactly what I mean. Still, as rather it's a religion on earth or a religion thing that's in the other realm, it's still a structure that you're exploring inside of the mind.
Yeah, yeah. It's a part of
It's
life,
like a
bro.
landmark. It's like a landmark. Like, oh, I'm familiar with this kind of stuff,
Yeah,
and then like you'll go there or something like that, or that's how it feels here.
yeah, and it's like yeah, it's like being like a fucking police officer or something. You feel me?
The,
Like you. Damn, I forgot how I was gonna say that. My bad, Ty.
the police officer.
Yeah, it's like you like cause we kind of Damn, well, yeah, man, I lost it.
Picture will come back.
Yeah. People just put them in that category and steal multiple religions off scripture. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I was saying, but I found something different that I did see. Like when I was in there, a lot of times, like one time I went in, I seen the first so-called, that I would call the first religious understanding. And it was like nothing but like, let's say a seed. You feel me? And once it
Mm,
got planted, it began to grow. It began to
simple.
grow into all these other different ones. It's branched off into the Protestant, and branched off into the Buddhist, and it just branched off into all
Uh
these
huh.
different ways, almost like language and shit.
Yeah, and like language and yeah, exactly like how language that can
Yeah,
go
because
way
we
back.
always we
The
do
the
that too.
T's and the O's, how they go back to the
Yeah,
Phoenicians, how we use our alphabets and stuff,
yeah, because
and then
we do
mix it
that
in with
shit.
some Greek letters along the way. They threw in whatever was the ruling tribe. They threw in their language along the way. There you go.
And we always go, "What's the best sounding language?" French is one of
Oh
the.
la la.
Yeah, ooh la la. We like, and it's the same thing, but the shit is all languages is saying the same
Uh huh.
thing.
Yep. When you're on the outside looking in, you got the
Yeah,
actors acting like, oh, when I say this, it's gonna come off like this. And like
yeah,
somebody that don't even know nothing about that, they'll say, "Why you?"
yeah. That's what's hilarious. It's the
And then
pattern
another person,
network,
oh, he
bro.
got it. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'm stuck in too. I'm stuck in to where like I see the patterns, so the patterns is playing out to me so many different ways that it's like, hey, this is how that shit be moving though. Like how these things going to the side, it be going like that, but they be changing. Like that shit be doing some other shit though, man. That shit is man. Mushrooms are so damn interesting. They so interesting. I- and you would think when you diving in that you don't understand what you seeing, and you full on understand every bit of it. Like, even though sometimes you can't even put it in words, it's
Mhm.
because you already putting it into action.
Yep.
So you
That's what I
doing
was mentioning earlier about magic. When people want to do so-called magic, like you put the intention, you don't really know how it's gonna work out, but you see the vision of it. But
it.
that
Yeah.
vision's like a whole reality, and how it correlates through the never-ending story. Like when he reading the book, and it got an effect on the characters in the book. You just never
Yeah.
know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, you
Just
know.
reality playing out.
Yeah, he was making the story, but he wasn't. But he
Yeah, he was still.
was.
Yep. It was
Cause
still another cameraman making the movie.
because in order for the story to even be a story, somebody gotta see that shit.
Mhm. I mentioned that to my daughter. Mentioned that to me last week. She said, "You ever notice that nothing ever happens to the cameraman in movies?" I said, "You right about that. The cameraman never dies. He's just like out there court."
It was only one time. It was only one time. It was, the funny movie when they did the funny part on the Blair Witch Project. It was
Oh
one of
yeah, that
those
was
and
like
shit.
a
They
they
had the
trying to break the
cameraman
fourth
running this
wall.
shit. Yeah, had the
Yeah,
cameraman
yeah.
running like a motherfucker. Look, the thing looked at him and said, "Man, what the? Oh yeah, I think we talked
That's when you
about
take
this.
mushrooms. That's why that movie was so funny.
I
Like,
think,
oh, the cameraman is actually a energy field too in the whole Matrix.
yeah, I think we did this already, Ty, because I remember saying this. The dude with the screen mask, remember he was about to kill homegirl, and the cameraman is sitting there recording, and he like, "Hey man, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why is you recording me?" Start going off on him and shit. I think
Hey,
we
my
already
even my
did this.
daughters were just talking about Scream yesterday, last night. As I was saying, why they calling Scream Ghostface? Like it's Scream. What do you mean Ghostface? He's not a ghost.
Man, yeah, Scream, Ghostface. See, that should be his
Right.
name, Ghostface. Hey, I'm telling you, we did this before, bro.
Mhm.
And then Amon said the same thing. Yo, ego death is the loss of everything. Are you then just pure awareness, bro? You said that already. I'm telling you, I don't, deja vu is crazy. It's crazy. I was waiting for it too. I was waiting for you to say it again almost. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Are you then just pure awareness? That seems like a big part of it. A big part of it. But yeah, man. What if we are just pure awareness? I'm gonna say
I know
this.
people try to be pure. You already.
Yeah, they try to be pure. Man, it's some good ass weed. I'm high as hell right now. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. But what if we are pure awareness? Like, but we that and we everything else to go with it, bro. Like, when I think anything that's being talked about, we are it. That's how come we can visit it and we can go see it. We can experience it. You feel me? Through different methods. And like all the methods create the same shit.
Mhm.
The same shit.
And that's why you hear people say, we don't need all of this technology. We just need to talk to each other and sit. It's just that that's still part of the picture, but what they was used to was like talking, and then it create imaginations in the other person's mind because you read in their behaviors and stuff, and like captivate it more by them, so they're able
Yeah.
to get that vision space of what their words are saying to like create something. But everything is doing that when you tap into it, like when you relax.
Hey, that is
Or even when
trippy.
you panicking, it just move fast when you panicking. Like, oh, what's going on?
Hey, you ever be in the house with your girl and she texts you?
And what happened?
Nah, I'm just saying she texts you and she be in the other room.
Oh, that has happened.
And yeah, I'll be looking at my phone like, what the, like, are you texting me and you just writing there? I can hear you talking right now. So
It's a reflex.
it's like just come in here, open the door or something, and tell me, so we can go back and forth because I don't text that fast.
That's a reflex. Like, yeah, I'm
It could be,
communicating with
I text slow as hell. I text in slow motion.
you.
In slow motion. I never got the fast texting down. I said I was glad when they just put that microphone right there. I said this is the best thing. They did that exactly for me. Ain't do it for none of y'all.
Right
They did
on
that.
time.
Yeah, right on grind time. You put that microphone right there. I ain't got to even do all that.
These are part of the studies. This man studying. All right, now it's about time to release this. He's ready.
Yeah. I'm going, yeah, man. I like that experience I had last night. That shit was so dope, bro. I gotta go back in on Saturday night. It's weird because like when you be going in, like people be like, you should wait 3 days, 5 days, and yeah, sometimes that ain't never. I ain't never like if I went in 3 days back to back, that shit worked every time. Like every time, I never like went in like the next day or a little while after and didn't get a hella crazy visual experience.
Yeah, as long as you sit with it, you can know
Yeah,
how to see how your mind works.
yeah. I wish I could. I wish I could better explain what my living room looked like, bro. That shit was it. I'm gonna find something one day that look like all these different shapes. It reminds me of the glass window pane on the churches that be having all the different colors.
Stained glass.
Yeah,
Stained glass.
like the stained glass. It remind me of that, but picture your tree and everything made like that. Like your tree and everything in your couch, everything made like that. To where it even got like this silvery outlining that is just like shining. That is shining. And that's shining. Everything is shining. It was fucking crazy. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, but it was trippy. And it was like, damn, I know I seen this place before. And it's weird because once you start going back to these places, you can see them. You can like kind of remember the look of it because it's kind of just like kind of stuck there. It's kind of just be stuck on your mind. And I think we revisit a lot of the different places a lot of times. But I think a lot like sometimes it'll come so fast that you won't catch it. It'll come so fast that you won't catch it. But later on down the line, you'll have another experience, and that experience will take like my first experience. I say this a lot because I feel like this is true. My first experience, I seen all my psychedelic experiences. I just didn't know. Unless I seen all my psychedelic experiences in another lifetime, or I'm seeing them right now as I'm going because they all a part of this same thing. So I'm constantly always seeing them, but I don't know that I'm seeing them. So when I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember this place. You feel me? But say I see 1,000 things right now. I see all my psychedelic experiences. Now my next experience is gonna throw me. It's gonna throw me in the tunnel, and I'm gonna pop out anywhere. I'm gonna pop out in the 12th hour, in like the 4th hour of the experience, and then that's gonna be a big part of my experience for this time. And then say I go in after that, I'm gonna pop in like the first hour of the experience when I was seeing this little thing right here. And now it's showing it to me like more clear, like boom, here it is. Like now you can like I take my time and I can look at it. And then it's like that, bro. And like that's what it's been like for me. And that's fucking trippy. That's fucking trippy. So it's like all of them. I know all of them are just really one huge giant experience that I already had. But it's like, why do I keep going back to it? And I'm like going, I think I go back because to see and know that it is happening right now. Like this, like I'm seeing it happen right now. It don't matter what it is. When I go into that place that I call heaven, that's happening right now. When I go and I look at my living room and everything changed, oh, that's another part aspect of it. So it's happening right now, and it's always happening. It's like fuck, man. That shit is beautiful. That shit is beautiful. That's all I can say. It make you accept and see the beauty of life and go, damn, this shit is special. This shit is
Yeah, it's a
special.
lot to it. A lot of cool things to it.
Yeah, special as shit. It's special as shit. And like, you get to be a part of it, but the part that we get to be is so lit. It's like, dang, we get to be the part that look at it from every part.
Yep. With so many different philosophies, ideas,
Metaphysical idealism says,
habits.
yeah, Amon said, metaphysical idealism says the universe is in God's infinite mind and our ego is just characters in the dream. At our cores, we are pure awareness, just God making us one with God. No, yeah, that's what I get from all of it right there. It's like we are just the thoughts in the mind of the creator of whatever this thing is. We are just like
That's
how
what they
our
used to
thoughts
say.
are within us.
Yeah, that's what they used to say in that. Remember the Kabbalion, that book that used to be all popping on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, the
They used to
Kabbalion.
say about the three initiates.
Yeah,
But they used to talk about the Shakespeare analogy. All those characters, Othello and all of them, existed in his mind.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the part that get me because like when we think of it like a lot of like not us but it's like other people when they think of it on the God aspect it's like that's impossible. But God is the infinite all this everything. And but when you look at yourself, you doing the same thing. You playing dad, you playing grandson, if you a granddaddy, you playing brother, you playing all these you if you got a nickname, you your nickname and they call you that nickname because you be doing this right here. So that's why we're gonna give you this nickname, but your real name is James, so you feel me? But you playing all these different parts yourself. You feel me? You go to work, you play the cashier,
Mm-hmm.
you play a driver, you feel me? You play all these different things yourself. So it's like, why wouldn't this thing be able to play it all out like that?
You even played a role of being aware of yourself throughout the story. Oh, this
Yeah.
is what I'm doing. I could be doing this, or oh, I actually want to stick to this.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like look at you, a body, like you got a body, a brain, a heart, lungs, toes, you feel me? Fingernails, you got all these different aspects of yourself. You feel me? That you playing right now in the body, like we call it a body, but it's like all different parts. It's
Bunch
hella
of cells.
a bunch of shit in there, a bunch of shit in there, and it's like, whoa, okay. So the one thing that's playing it all out is like the damn I and it's wild because a lot of my experiences going into that oneness, I seen it. Like I popped out my body and I seen this long ass worm type creature. I couldn't see the face, but it went on forever to the left and forever to the right, and I couldn't see neither end of it. But it had all these tentacles coming off of it that was kind of shaped like octopus tentacles, but it wasn't because they were like, it was like kind of big and small in different parts, but they were all connected to this thing, to these TVs that was laying on the stomach of it. That was like it was made into the stomach of it, and it went on, and like I could see so many people lives. I could see James Brown, Michael Jackson, Tupac, all these different people I didn't know or never seen, and I could see all these different lines on all these TVs, but each one was playing a certain person's life, each one side by side, all going on at the same time. So it was like, if it was playing Jesus' life on this one, right next to it, it was playing James Brown life. Like, all at the same time, bro.
Multi-dimensional cable.
Yeah, but this thing, this creature was soaking up the feelings that of life, of whatever it was they was going through. It was soaking it up, pulling it from the screens into the tentacles to its body. And then later on, I seen that thing again, and I was able to see like its face, and that's the one I explained. It looked like you're looking at a boar from like the top or something, but the skin is smooth like an octopus. And it was, bro, it was getting off on that shit. It was like, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
Like watching reality TV.
Yeah, it was a trippiest thing. What they do this time?
They ate all the greens, the rest of the greens.
For real.
You couldn't wait to get back in here, huh, to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm live. You can't just be stepping inside on set right now. Got cut, just tie, cut.
So am I the illusion? Or am I live too?
You live. Cut, y'all, cut. No, I was just like.
Take 4. You still let me know.
You too light, they can't see you. This is a darkness camera. It only pick up dark people.
No, I put my hand too high.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
No, it only pick up dark people. I'm telling you, I said it's a dark mode.
See? Look.
Yeah, that's because you put your hand in front of my face.
Just telling you. Peace be still.
Oh, yeah, see? I don't know who writing the script these days. I know I ain't doing it. You feel me?
That's what they be saying.
Forget what I was coming here to tell you, little stanky self. So the dog jumped on the bed, was eating stuff on the bed?
I didn't know the dog could jump that high.
A eerie male tried to eat my lotion, my Nivea thing, tried to literally claw into my Nivea cream, was in the ashtray. You knew.
Wait, cut just I cut real fast.
You knew, huh?
Yeah, I knew. I didn't know.
Dun, dun, dun,
For
dun,
real?
dun, dun, dun,
But
dun,
yeah, I
dun,
just went in
dun,
there.
dun,
When I
dun,
just
dun,
came back,
dun,
the bed was a mess. She ate some of my chocolate and everything.
Oh yeah, yo bad. Oh here, want this?
Yo, bad, you ain't getting this shit back.
I ain't tripping.
You
I know I should have smoked it, like over half of it, but I was looking out for you though. I'm
Me
just
too.
saying.
That's why I went to work today.
Wait, I'm live right now. You gotta.
I am live.
Oh man, just high cut, just high cut. Y'all gotta cut this part out. Somebody gotta cut.
We'll take care of it in the
Yeah,
edit.
Jesus himself.
True life. That's that true life.
Yeah, cut this part out. Just have a whole conversation with we on live. Yeah,
If y'all
you know,
watching this, it's because y'all went to the past and watched the director's cut.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Golly. The exclusive right there, Eric B. But yeah, see, she messed up the reality. I forgot what we was talking about. What was we even talking about? Yeah, the evolution. We was talking about Bigfoot, the Loch Ness monster. Hey, look. And this is just a joke, right? But what if Jesus was the Loch Ness monster? What if Jesus was Bigfoot? What if Jesus was the aliens?
I came to give you faith. If I came as a person, you wouldn't believe me.
You wouldn't believe me. What's up, Dwayne? What it do, man?
That's what Joseph was saying. So there's got to be some kind of explanation for this.
Yeah. It was that was really what I was given was a metaphor. Jesus is the Loch Ness monster, which is Bigfoot, which is the aliens, which
Hmm.
they all the same entity. They all the same entity. Taking form, taking different forms. Wait, what you say? Oh, a chupacabra? Oh yeah, I could be that. I could be that. Is that for real? The one dude, Grampus? Oh yeah, I Grampus. I could be Grampus. You feel me? What's up, Yodi? Oh yeah, even though look, cause like I ain't gonna lie, like we be talking about a lot of stuff. We be talking about psychedelics, and a lot of times you gonna see me laugh on certain experiences, and like I might laugh at your experience too, because I'm not laughing like as if it's a joke. I'm laughing as damn, I was there too. I
Yep.
was in that
Like
state.
watching somebody work at a fast food place or some restaurant.
Yeah, it's like I was
Like,
in
yeah,
that
this is what we
state.
do. I see where we at. And you think that's everything.
Oh
Like you
yeah,
get
he
this
said
only the start. It's only
that's
the start. You complain about your paycheck? Oh, I've been there.
yeah. I've been there. I've been there. As soon as they start talking about it, man, they shorted me. Yeah, that shit happened to me too.
Oh, I've been joking about it. Did you
But
get rid of it?
I ain't gonna tell you till
And you was
later.
starving that night, wasn't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. That ain't even my dog, Dwayne. That's they dog. That's damn. So it is my dog too, huh? Cause it's a family dog. Damn. Got me again. See? But it ain't my dog though. That's yeah, they dog.
Yeah, that's one of the things that got me laughing. Because every concern, every question that I ever researched, like in this lifetime, I guess so to speak, came into being. And
Yeah.
then that's when I saw the one man band. And then every time I had a extra question, even after everything that was going on in the movie scenarios I was going through, it would just laugh. And then
Yeah.
like look at me and crack up and laugh and show me something. I was like, yo, this is hilarious.
I ruined my whole movie shit now though, Ty. Cause I be
What you
watching
mean?
movies. Because you know how when you watching the movie and you be like, don't go in there. You should go over there.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
now when I see them do shit, it's like, oh shit, they wrote that in the script. They gotta do
Uh-huh.
that.
That's all I tell my daughter. That's how she got over scary movies.
Yeah, they wrote. Oh yeah, they right there. They said he gonna jump out at you because that's
Hmm.
right at the right time while they playing this music and they got you in a trance
Yep.
so you can jump. You feel me? They wrote it in the
and
scripts.
and she getting into costumes and stuff. I said, yeah, you know how to make that costume. You saw somebody making the makeup. And
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
something put together to put forth a presentation. And then
Hey,
setting all the pieces together, you try to get somebody spooked. Somebody else might be laughing.
hey,
Right? Like this.
that is one of the that's I think that's one of the beautiful things about YouTube with YouTube and like kids and like learning stuff on YouTube because like my daughter do her own nails now and that's what she be doing. She'll sit there and watch certain videos and do that crazy makeup on her face and shit like that. Like she did her pants, she cut some jeans up, some brand new ones. Yeah, her mama was mad. But damn, oh yeah, you remember where it started from, Ty? Cause remember, like once she hit like 10, my girl gave her like her old Louis Vuitton bag that she had. She was like, okay, yeah, you old enough now. Here go your little Louis Vuitton bag. And then when the shit happened and everybody was making masks, and she cut the Louis Vuitton bag
I was
into a
gonna say
mask.
that. I would say a vest, like something real small.
I said, dang, I said, yeah, hey, like you used the wrong thing, but I was like, that was a good idea though. You had the dopest idea probably at that time when you cut that Louis Vuitton purse. You cut a big circle out of it. I was like, oh wow. So
Yeah.
yeah, she started doing pants and shit now.
Now, if she would have sold the other pieces to make up for the money
Yeah.
and just keep one.
Yeah, no, she she cut out the mask part and cut out the ear, the part that go around the ears. So it was leather. The ear part was even leather.
Exclusive.
Hey, when it didn't fit her face or cover her face right, she probably was like, "Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm done with this."
We need some elastic.
Yeah, no, my girl always popping in here though.
That's
I'm
funny.
like, I'm gonna have to get her on the live one day and ask her thoughts on me doing mushrooms. she said one day, she said, yeah, what song was that you was listening to and singing? I was like, I forgot what it was, but it was like, yeah, I was listening to that song and I was singing. She was like, nah, you wasn't singing. You was going,
Like you couldn't hear that tone. That's what it was really saying.
I said, hell no, I could have sworn I was singing. I thought I
Mm.
was singing. I guess I was deep in trance. That's what
Yeah.
made me understand Red Wing Crow when he said do that one exercise where you put your chin into your throat. Cause then it make your whole body vibrate. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you could feel it.
Yeah.
The physical sensation. That's what it's called.
Man, I think yeah, just yeah, that's what I was thinking about, the different states we go in, the different states of understanding our being, our existence. Cause when you listening to certain songs, they'll be saying stuff. Like almost it's almost like when you go and you listen to like a certain, Alan Watts or something. And you know how you get those little tingles sometimes because he get deep into some shit and you get that little tingle like, oh shit, that's real because I seen that or I felt that before, and it's like, where was I going with that? It's like I hopped on the freeway and I forgot where I was going again.
How the music's all connected.
Yeah, I was feeling it right now because it was like I was in it while I was saying it.
It's live.
But yeah, the music do the same thing. It's like not even just the music, like movies or like people you might just be talking to on a daily. People will say certain things to you, and you'll know that is that God essence, I would call it, that's playing that part in that one little part right there. Like it happens all day. DMT shows time is obviously an illusion. Only the eternal present now exists, which means our past is just imagination. You're just imagine with walking in. Yeah. That's why I feel like that's one thing. That was one of my trips too. It's like, man, we just thoughts. That's it. You just a thought. You're nothing more than that. I ain't no thought. I'm real.
It's a powerful thought. But
yeah, you're a powerful thought, but you're just a thought.
You think you're powerful and you think you everything. That's what the thought thinks.
Yeah, that's what the thought thinks.
Something like that.
It's like you just that thought and walking around. It's like, God damn, and you really gonna be a real thought like once you go to the next level. And everybody like, oh yeah, you go, yeah, you just gonna really be a thought in everybody's mind, which is fucking crazy, cause you that anyway.
I say another form of a thought.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Yeah, time is just a concept of sun and moon and stars moving. Yeah, we created time, man. We created time because we wanted to, be able to be on time. We wanted to not. Now we created time in order so we could, we can see where, when, and how and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a huge part. so we could see,
But it's
cooperate.
weird. It's weird because we'll say time is an illusion, and it's like maybe it is. Okay, yeah, and you got to do something like you said with the moon and shit because there are certain animals that get up every morning at the same time. Like at the same points in time, they do the same thing every day, according to that dialogue of time that they're living in. It's like they ain't getting up going, oh yeah, it's 6:30. Let me go on and get out the bed. No, at 6:30 they just up and gone.
I think that it's something called a circadian rhythm. They talk about that builds up in your body.
Yeah, the
That can
circuit.
like track your waking and sleeping cycles, and you start building up a habit on it.
Yeah, yeah, which is trippy because
They
once
try to
you
adapt it.
that's what I do now. Like I wake up at the same time every morning. Like I don't go to sleep at the same time, but I wake up at the same time. You just imagine you're walking in. I know. I'm telling you, bro. When I went in last night, I'm telling you when I walked in and I seen her laying on the bed, bro. It was like I drew that shit. It was like I put it all there exactly how it was. And it's like I understand it like this to me. Like, okay, even though it's the way it is, my mind is seeing it the way it wanted to see it. Like,
Just like that documentary was saying, you posted with the brain,
yeah,
how it creates the reality for you, but it
yeah,
really can do so many different things.
yeah. That shit was deep right there though. I said, yeah, I thought I was tripping till I seen them talking. I said, yep, right on point. Said we right on point. I don't know what we on point with, but we didn't have to go take no science classes to get it. We had to go
Beauty is
do 10
everywhere.
years of schooling. Hey, even how they was talking about how the brain fire off and all these neurons, you be seeing that shit. And we be like,
Hmm.
I think that's what them fractals and shit be. Cause it be a gang of little tiny ones and they constantly be moving and transforming and turning into shit. And it's like, but they all work together. All of it works together in order to make your perceived reality, in order to generate your shit. Insane in the membrane.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
going, going.
Yeah, gone. Gone. But yeah, I'm about to take off though, y'all. I'm about to take off because yeah, I'm about to go chill it out, play the game with my youngin.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
This is
stop
Joe
back by
Podcast.
tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna stop back through YouTube. But yeah, come in Discord. I'm gonna be in Discord for a little bit so you can join. But other than that, man, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. Peace time.